Hello. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you another example of exceptions and how do they behave in Java. First, I'm going to show you the code and then the result, and then when we will explain how the result have been achieved. First of all, I'm going to start with the exceptions. We have the error, which is simply class error extends exception, and it has a number inside of it. Then we have error, which derives from the original error, also extends error, and it has a variable inside of it, code. And then we have here class A, which has a constructor and has some code, and since it has here throw is, so it will generate an error. We have added throws, the same type of error it will generate. Now let's see the main. Here in the main, we have also some code, and we are calling the class, we're creating actually the class A, and you will see what will happen. You can see the result. Here is the result. Let's see it in details. First, as always, we start with the main. Then we go into the try. We created a new class A. The class A will come here. The constructor will be 1. 1 is equal to 1. Yes, it is equal to 1. So we create an instance of the class arrd. Here we give the number 999 and the code 12. If we remember, here Java D has code and the error has number. But since the error D extends error, so it also has the access, and this is public here, has access to the variable of the parent. After it has filled 9 and 12, it will throw E, which means the instance we have created will be returned here to the execution. And since there's an error, it will be caught here by catch. Here we can see that catch is of type error, but since error D extends error, so it can accept the type of the type error D inside of error. So it will print exception error and e.num, which is 999. After that, it will print main program, and then it will go inside new A of 1. Also, it will create a new class. The class has 1 here, 1 equal to 1. Yes, it is equal to 1. So it creates an instance of error D. Since it creates an instance of error D, it will fill the variables one more time, but for the new instance. So it will throw now the error, and it will return here, and it will block the execution and cause an error. Here we have two catch. One catch for error D and another catch for the error. Of course, since there's an error D error, it is the first one, which is the catch error D, that will catch this error, and it will print this message like this. And of course, whenever one of the catch executes its code, it will finish everything, and here the program ends like this. And you can see here, this is the final result after we have executed our program. I hope you liked this tutorial. Don't forget to like, and subscribe.